Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is Boop, I Love You Chapter 10, and this one is titled In His Apartment. You looked up into his tired eyes as he held you, and you couldn't help but feel your heart rate starting to increase. I would never be this lucky to be in his arms in human form. Thank you, Lord, for this blessing, you squealed internally, trying desperately to keep a neutral look on your face. Oh, that reminds me, he said softly. I can't just keep calling you Cat, he said as he tenderly stroked your head with one hand and held you in the crook of his other arm. What can I call you? Yin, you meowed. Oh, baby, you cackled deviously. He chuckled. I can't just keep calling you Meow either. Okay, side note, this is where you choose your own cat name, and I'll be abbreviating it to CN, but it'll just be Sin. How about Sin? He said, smiling down at you. Yep, that's fine, you meowed, looking up into his deep purple eyes with your beautiful blue ones. You really are a pretty cat, Sin, he said in an almost whisper, and you looked away quickly so that he wouldn't see the blush on your face. Anyway, I was just looking for something to eat, he mumbled as he put you back down and crouched down to pick up the packet of chips that he had dropped when you had startled him with your theatrical fall. Oh, yes, please. I'll have some of those. I haven't eaten since this morning, you meowed, rubbing against his leg with your tail up and twitching in anticipation. No, Shinsou chided softly. You can't have any of these. These are for humans, not cats. But I am human, you protested with an urgent meow. I have milk for you, Shinsou said, walking to the fridge and pulling the milk out. You cocked your head at him. Milk? Why not just straight up water? Oh, wait, have you got any of my favourite drink? He pulled out a small bowl and put some milk in it before setting it down on the floor in front of you. There you go, he said proudly as you sniffed at it. What am I supposed to do, drink this out of a bowl? I don't even know if I can use my tongue to scoop it up properly. It's meant to go in a glass anyway. Can I just have it in a glass with a straw? You meowed, looking up at him as he opened the packet of chips. He popped one chip in his mouth and walked past you to go sit on the lounge. You sure are a vocal little kitty, Sin, he commented as he passed you. Hey, you meowed, chasing him. I want a chip. He plopped down on the lounge and you jumped up onto the side of the armrest and tried to dip your little paw into the open chip packet that he was holding. Hey, no, Sin, not for you, he laughed as he tried to hold the chip packet out of reach. Listen, Shinsou, just give me one chip. Just one, please, I'm starving, you meowed, desperately trying to get the packet, walking all over his arms and chest in the process. Sin, no, hop down, he said, trying to be stern but chuckling at the same time as he held the packet above his head. You jumped up onto his head and stretched up to get the packet, batting at the base of it with your paw. Stop it, he laughed, trying to wrangle you off his head and keep the packet out of your reach. As he tried to pull you off, he tipped the packet by accident, and chips poured everywhere. Quickly you grabbed one in your mouth and shot off, tearing down the hallway and ducking into his bedroom. Oi, come back, he yelled as he gave chase, chips going everywhere. You scooted under his bed and started eating your chips straight away. Sin, come out here, he beckoned firmly as he knelt down and looked under the bed. Fat chance, buddy, this is my chip, no touchy, you growled lowly, still crunching on your prized chip. Shinsou sighed and got up. Okay, guess you can have that one. But no more, he said as he left the room and went back to the lounge. You smiled to yourself as you finished it and lay down. I should probably let Fun know where I am, otherwise she'll be having a fit by now, you thought. I wonder if I can sneak out the window without him knowing, and then come back. You got up and crawled out from under the bed, looking at the windows in Shinsou's room. There was one that was left just a touch open, and you jumped up onto his desk to get to it. You tentatively poked your head through the opening and found that you could just fit. Awesome! I'll sneak out, let Fun know that I'm going to be at Shinsou's place, and then I'll be back, you thought as you squeezed through the window and balanced on the ledge. Whoa, damn, I didn't think the apartment number 5 would be up this high. You panicked a little as you looked down at the ground. Okay, where to from here? You looked at your options and decided to jump down onto a ledge that was diagonally under you. After successfully jumping onto that ledge, you mentally partied and then readied yourself for the next jump, which was again on another diagonal lower ledge. You made it, but your back foot slipped and your body followed suit, sending you tumbling into a dumpster bin below. Grah, seriously? You yowled as you clambered out of the bin and jumped down to the ground. Now I stink of bin juice. Ugh. You turned and trotted around to the front of the yard and squeezed through the barred fence, running off down the street back towards Fun's house. Hey! You meowed loudly outside your friend's bedroom window. I'm back! Let me just tell you where I'm going to be and I'll be going. The curtain flew open and your friend yanked the window open to let you in. Where have you been? It's been 3 hours, your friend said with exasperation. I was worried about you. You'll never guess where I was, you meowed excitedly as you hopped into her room. I was at Shinsou's apartment. Well, I don't know what you're saying, but I'm glad you're okay. Why do you smell so bad, though? Fun said with disgust, wrinkling her nose and leaning back a bit to get away from you. You need a shower or a bath. Wait, have you eaten? Actually, I'll take the shower and yes please, can I have something to eat? I'm dying. Shinsou gave me one frickin' lousy ass chip. Like, what? Yen, nod or shake your head, babe. All this meowing is not helping. What? Oh, right. You meowed, suddenly remembering that no one could understand you in cat form. You nodded your head. Is that for shower? Fun asked. You nodded again. And food? You nodded for the 3rd time. And there you have it, Chapter 10. Stay tuned for Chapter 11 coming tomorrow.